After losing a battle to the LA Clippers in overtime, the Golden State Warriors now get set to take on the Memphis Grizzlies in the play-in tournament. Winning against the Grizz on Tuesday implies facing the Houston Rockets in the first round, while winning would have implied facing the LA Lakers. That said, Jimmy Butler injured his knee on a collision, and Stephen Curry's playing through an injured thumb. Draymond was also banged up in the Clippers game, and the Warriors now don't get the week off. Against the Clippers, the Warriors committed costly turnovers and had poor execution under pressure in a must-win. Curry had 8 turnovers, and the starting lineup alone combined for 14. Draymond Green missed a wide-open layup which would have tied the game, and instead opted to draw the foul on Kawhi. Idiotic decision-making and straight-up unfocused sloppy play led to this poor execution, which has to be sharper from minute 1 through 48 on Tuesday against an extremely tough Memphis team that can dominate on the glass. There were poor rotations to say the least in the second half from Steve Kerr. Moody was outstanding in the first half defensively with his peskiness along with his ability to anticipate shots and stay in front of his man, which was mostly James Harden. In the second half, Steve Kerr totally went away from Moody for whatever reason and opted to make GP2 Harden's primary defender. This was ridiculous considering the game plan was to stay on Harden's hip to defend the step back, and Gary didn't have the quickness to play that coverage while being able to get back to guard the dribble. Moody was able to recover plenty of times in the first half, yet he wasn't trusted. Speaking of not being trusted, Steve Kerr gave Jonathan Kuminga a DNP when Kawhi Leonard was going off, someone JK matched up well with. We saw how Kuminga defended Luka in the Lakers matchup, so it was confusing as to why Kerr didn't even try to give Kuminga spot minutes. If it didn't work, he could have just subbed him out, but not even trying Kuminga turned out to be a bad decision. The Warriors won the season series 3-1 against the Grizzlies, and if they win, they'll take on a Rockets team who they won the season series 3-2 against. However, historically the Warriors have an 0-3 record in the play-in tournament. Jimmy Butler, who just dropped his first 30-plus point game with the Warriors and was a major bright spot in the L, is 1-2 in play-in games. That said, after securing Miami the 8th seed in 2023, he took the Heat to the finals as the number 1 option. Against a Grizzlies team that ranks 2nd in rebounding, Butler needs to have more than 1 board like he did versus the Clippers, but Jimmy did finish with 9 assists, just 1 turnover, along with his 30 points. Let me know your thoughts on this Dubs L and what they have to do better against Memphis. This was your boy DFlow, and I'll see you next video.